Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're talking about the future of Warzone and the things that I'm most excited about. And first of all is this map. Look how many freaking buildings are in this map. They've confirmed that the size is going to be slightly smaller than Al-Mazrah, but it's so much more dense. And this is our first look at what it's going to be like. And I'm very hyped because it has a lot of potential. Al-Mazrah was great, but it had a lot of open ground that was problematic and didn't make a lot of the firefights as fun as they could have been. Buildings like we see here has the potential to be very complex inside, making gunfights very, very interesting. I'm not really concerned about the smaller size as long as the density is there. And I'm also kind of hoping that because it's so complex and dense that end games are also going to be very unique each and every time. So I like the direction that they're going in and I can't wait to try it out myself. They've also announced that there's going to be horizontal zip lines from building to building, which is going to make traversing to different locations a lot more interesting. The other thing that I'm stupidly excited for is the return of both Rebirth and Fortune's Keep. Fuck yes.
We have unsuppressed red dots that now show up on the minimap.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
the classic
The
minimap
classic
behavior.
minimap behavior. It's really important that you know where engagements are happening.
Yes.
For a lot of players, it could be they want to avoid that area, or for other players, they want to move.
So the next thing I'm really excited about, as you just heard there, is that the mini-map is going to function the way it did in Warzone 1, where if you do not have a suppressor in your gun, you're going to show up on the mini-map to everybody else. That encourages gunfights, and it increases the amount of action that you're going to get into in a match, because when you see those pings go off, you know exactly where your enemy is. The next thing that's coming back is one-shot snipers. And personally, I'm not a sniper. I almost never snipe, but I do feel that for the state of the game, it's not bad to have a one-shot sniper as long as it's a highly skilled shot. You need to earn it and you need to deserve it. So I don't see it as a bad thing that is coming back as long as they implement it correctly. And it is fun to snipe. It's not something I usually do. The other thing that's also really interesting is that you are supposed to have a pistol at all times when either mantling or underwater. Now, I get really frustrated when I lose those water fights just because I don't have a pistol. So the fact that we're always going to have one is going to be really, really nice. And then speaking of mantling, a lot of the movement is supposed to be improved. And this was one I'm cautiously optimistic about because it sounds nice, but I gotta wait to experience it myself. But we're supposed to get back slide canceling, we're supposed to get back reload canceling, and then mantling's supposed to be quicker as well too. So, I'm hoping it's gonna be like the original movement from Modern Warfare 2019, but I'm not holding my breath. Now, there are a few concerns that I do have. One of the first ones is they also said that the downed players are supposed to have more health. And I feel like they have a lot of health already. And that's one of the big reasons why people run throwing knives. So the fact that they might get more is a decision that I don't know if I completely agree with, but we'll have to wait and see. But that's definitely one of my big concerns. The other concern that I have too is that they also talked about normalizing or lowering the gap between different damage profiles on where you hit your opponent. So for example, a headshot and a chest shot do a different amount of damage, and they're saying that that difference is going to be less, meaning that it's a more normalized TTK throughout the gunfights. So I guess I understand if they want to make it more consistent, but the problem with that is it doesn't reward skill. If you are taking the time and are getting those headshots, I do believe you deserve the lower TTK, and it's also about balance. So we'll have to wait and see how they implement it. So that is something I hope they don't overdo. But yes, those are some of the things that really stood out to me, but I'm excited for the future and what's to come. So hopefully it's implemented well and hopefully it works out. Let me know what you guys think of some of these changes. I'd love to get your guys' opinion. Thanks for watching and I appreciate it.